Hey everybody, Kevin Meredith here from Fourth Sector Innovations. Just wanted to give a quick overview of the Adopted Robot program that was done with a partnership between the City of Ontario, California, Brookfield Residential, and their New Haven community, and here, Fourth Sector Innovations, as well as the center of it all, Piaggio Fast Forward and their gita robot. So this program was designed to help see and explore the value that can be provided with technology in communities. And these communities were already tech-forward communities that are known as gigabit communities that have fiber optic network included in their every single home and business that's in the area, and getting data at the speed of light, super wide bandwidth, and being super affordable also. All these things help set the stage for people to be interested in these layers of technology that go on top, such as robots, and figuring out how to integrate robots into everyday life. That's really what the Adopt a Robot program was all about. We went out to the community and, working with Brookfield, tried to figure out, are there families out there that want to have a robot be part of their life? And the answer was definitely yes. And you'll see with the families, or you have seen with the families, who has stepped up to be part of this early adoption. We believe this is a first of its kind program in the country and are super excited to help coordinate it and to be part of it. This was such an exciting program because we got to see firsthand the joy and the happiness and the usefulness of this technology to support families in their everyday lives. We learned things that we couldn't have learned otherwise, besides giving these robots out for weeks at a time and just allowing them to explore how the robots can help, the gita robots can help them in their everyday life. So all the families that participated in the Adopt a Robot program was self-selected. So they wanted to be part of getting their hands on this awesome technology and seeing how they can use it in their everyday lives. We could not have had so much fun if it weren't for these awesome families taking a chance to allow this robot or this family of robots to come into their lives. And really just want to express how awesome it is when we hear the testimonials of how the program went.
Super excited. How excited are you now that you used it on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Definitely 10. 10? You too?
All of the families were so curious about what this robot could do, how it would work, what it would be like, just what the whole experience would be like. And we thank all the families for taking a chance and really being leaders in being part of this first of its kind program. This builds on kind of a pathway of technology leadership that the City of Ontario has been promoting for decades now. So, going back all the way to 1999.
Here it is, a $1 million question.
When the idea of Ontario Ranch was first conceived, had a different name then, but same basic vision for the city was started to be initiated at that time. And as we rolled through, we had the city developing its own fiber optic network, a first of its kind technology there. Just a little while ago, we had an awesome first of its kind demonstration and a ribbon cutting ceremony for the New Haven marketplace that was really about the Rodeo X experience. The ribbon cutting for all that was so awesome. We had a technology showcase. For the first time near a major airport, we had a drone operation delivering, in this case, 2 cans of beer and the ceremonial scissors for the ribbon cutting ceremony. And so, using all that technology, the delivery of the box of those things actually went from the ground into a gita, and gita was able to cruise over, drop it off with the mayor and some other dignitaries of the organization supporting. Just an amazing event. The energy to have that place up and running and that be a resource for the community was absolutely outstanding. That wasn't just a tech demo just to show it. That is a sign of what operations will be coming in the near term with the City of Ontario and the Ontario ranch communities. It's just going to be awesome enhancement to the community and some of the first operations of our kind pushing the envelope. And it's great to be part of that. And not just the people of Ontario Ranch, not just the residents of New Haven communities, the extension of being part of the New Haven marketplace. George and the Pio Picos, absolutely amazing participation, gave discounts, totally unsolicited to residents that would bring the robot over, to Stater Brothers being fully on board as the local grocery store, so that people could just walk from their homes across the street or down a block and get to the grocery store, load up their groceries, and head back. Not ever once having to jump in a car to do that.
We walked everywhere this time. We didn't even use our car once.
Which is pretty much the norm prior to gita being in the neighborhood. All that really just shows how advanced from a technological foundation these communities are, and that these types of additional capabilities can be added on incrementally to have really powerful outcomes. And it's not even just the technology. It doesn't require super high-tech spaces for these robots to operate. You know, going to a playground with the kids and carrying the stuff, going to the pool. Like, it's not a tech-enabled pool. It's just a pool, very nice pool, but not super techy. And you bring the robot, carries all the floaties and your beverages or your towels, and you don't have to carry it. Don't have to feel burdened doing it, and let gita do all that work, and let the gita be the one that lets you enjoy that time so you can spend quality with your family or those that you want to hang out with. And so sadly, in a lot of ways, this wraps up a big chunk of the Better Together series. This really was the meat of the series. This is where we were trying to let the technology stand on its own. In the earlier episodes of the series, it really was more about us getting to understand the capability of gita, us learning the platform, and making sure that we could support the families in the Adopt a Robot program. That was all always kind of in our control with the relationship that we had with Piaggio Fast Forward. When we started partnering more hands-off with the City of Ontario and New Haven, and Brookfield more broadly, that's when things really were kind of on their own. They were organically exploring this technology in those use cases. It was literally go off and try and use it and see what that experience is like. That speaks a lot to this technology as a whole, that it didn't require a lot of oversight and could have the confidence to hand it off for weeks at a time to different stakeholder groups and see how they really could use it best. So I just want to thank everybody that participated, especially the families and individuals that took temporary ownership of the robots. It was so awesome to learn about your experience and to go with you on that journey. And this would not have been anywhere near as important to all the other people that are interested in supporting gita if it were not for you. Along those lines, some of those people that really do care, we want to thank them as well. The City of Ontario, Brookfield Residential, the New Haven community, New Haven Marketplace, of course, Piaggio Fast Forward. We want to thank you so much, all the great support that you provided throughout the entire Adopt a Robot program. We still have a few more episodes to go, looking at some additional use cases, but the deep thanks to all the families and all the partners in making this a reality. This, again, was a first of its kind program, and we're so happy that we could help be a part of it and see this journey and where this technology really can enhance the quality of life for the residents in the City of Ontario.